It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Imagine starting a small business like founder Bvlgari did back in 1894. Now, Sotirios Voulgaris, a Greek silversmith, he faced a challenge of making a name for himself in a world that was already had so many jewelry products, especially from a watch perspective. The problem? Well, how to stand out and build a brand that lasts. Now, Sotirios, he didn't have it easy. He left his hometown and traveled to different places, facing the struggle of finding the right spot for his brand. The interesting fact, Bvlgari turning point was in Rome, where Sotirios blended ancient history, this is how he created it, culture, and the style into his modern watch. So it was like a puzzle coming together, like, whoa, this is how I can make my brand last. This is how I can make Bvlgari stand out. So what's the solution? Sotirios cracked the code by embracing a blend of classic plus contemporary, and it became the symbol of Italian excellence. Notice the word excellence in there. Bvlgari then decided to say, okay, I got it going on. So what does this mean for you in the world of sales as a CEO? I believe the lesson is clear. Combine the best proven strategies. Success leaves clues, success leaves footprints. Success leaves exactly what to do. Combined with an innovative approach, so therefore you can learn from the past, but you don't have to be afraid of crafting your own message for the future. That's the big takeaway, and you do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 up and away, because you will attract the right clients by solving the right problem and having a super sales system that all comes together with the best practices. You, just like Bvlgari, can do exactly what he did just now. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. Every morning, we like to get started with our personal mantra. And our personal mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, I want you to repeat that after me right now. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, what's the big why? The big why is because without sales, there's always more money going out. That means it's going out than there is coming in. So what's the big reminder for many of you out there? Some of you, this might be new, but for many of you, selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. Now, after we do our mantra, which you do every single morning, we have a pledge. And the pledge is what we say. It's like you get up in the morning and saying your gratitude, maybe writing in your gratitude journal. Maybe you have your affirmations. As a CEO, we make a pledge to our sales organization. And our pledge really is learn, earn, and return. And I want you to repeat after me these words. And this is the pledge that we make. I have to learn something new. Repeat that after me. In order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get old and new clients to return, I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Learn, earn, and return. Now, our number one objective when we get together every single morning is really three areas. The first one is sales growth. You think about it as a CEO, your number one responsibility, not only to the company, but also to the shareholders, also to the people who have a problem every single day, is sales progress. And it's like, okay, how are the sales going up? What are we doing every single day to take our sales to an entirely different level than what it is now? And how can we make that a reality, by the way? And then number two is about roadblocks. And number three is understanding the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. Pillar number one, a super sales CEO plan. So you have a CEO sales plan. It's a 1-page plan. If you don't have it and you're just watching for the first time, or maybe you tuned in many times, you just never download it, but now is the time. Go over to www.ceosalesplan.com. Again, www.ceosalesplan.com. Download it now. When? Download it now. Once you download it, then I want you to head on over and focus on sales pillar number 2. Sales pillar number 2 is the sales cycle. The sales cycle is, okay, what's the cycle from the time I meet the client to the time I communicate with the client to the time they become actually a paying client? And we're talking about the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. Number 3 is our sales messaging. what we say, when we say it, and how we say it. Understand that our words at the end of the day will make us rich. And then there's the sales indicators. These are the 5 sales pillars. This is all you need to know as a CEO. You get this right here, and you're there. And the 5th sales pillar is, well, sales indicators. What gets measured gets managed. What are the 5 sales indicators? And we'll get into that in just a moment under the CEO sales dashboard. And number 5, you got to have a sales team. Even if you're the sales team, even if you're the number 1 salesperson, of all the sales pillars, without a sales team, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. What's the point you want to make? The point I want to make is that selling at the end of the day is really serious business, really serious business. Now, for those folks that are tuning in for the first time, welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. I love to connect with you. Do me a favor. Look right below the video now. Look right below the video and put hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. You're a CEO. You're part of the CEO Sales Huddle. You showed up every single morning because you're like, hey, this is a place where CEOs get together and they're focused on sales. Welcome, by the way. Now, if you're watching the replay, we appreciate you. I want to share that with you every day. I appreciate you. Maybe you're watching it right now and you're cooking dinner. Maybe you're watching it and you're driving down the road. Maybe you're in the airport. Maybe you're on the airplane right now and you're watching, or you're downloading on your podcast. Thanks so much. Do me a favor, put hashtag replay. And if you're on one of the syndicated platforms, well, so many places these days. If you're on Roku or Apple TV or Amazon or YouTube Live or wherever platform we're streaming in, or if you're in one of the private groups right now and you can get a hold of this, just go over to @IamCheBrown, drop me an IM, let me know you're in the building, let me know you're here, and it's a great way to connect. I respond to every single message, and it really means so much to us as well. So, why do we get together? What's the number 1 reason we get together? CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So we get it. You know how to sell. You know what you're doing. But when we turn around, we have 3 big whys. It's about sales growth. It's about accountability. And it's about consistency. And in your sales department, in your sales organization, when you look at your revenue goals, I know one thing for certain. I've never seen a revenue plan that went down. I've seen sales strategies that were missing. I've seen a sales structure that was not there. I've seen companies now have a sales system in place, not even a sales team. But I've never seen a sales plan where the numbers went down. Okay, I just have not seen that. And so I want you to, since you're focused on sales growth, that's one of the reasons why we get together every single day. And we only ask for 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes. There's 1,440 minutes in every day. We ask for 15 minutes a day. And in that 15 minutes, you're able to focus 1% of your time on the business. Why? Because of our number 1 outcome. And our number 1 outcome above all of outcomes is $100,000 per month. That's right. Put that in your notes. $100,000 plus per month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, you do that, and now all of a sudden you're in business. You're at a whole nother level. You're doing what others are not doing. Now we're going to move to the most important part. And I always say that because in the world of sales, what gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets better. So now we move to the segment of the CEO Sales Dashboard. Inside the CEO Sales Dashboard, this was created because people like yourself and me. Now, some of you, this is a reminder. They were like, Shay, where do I go every single day to just keep track of what I need to focus on? And I said, well, there's only 5 indicators you need to know. Isn't that kind of cool? Of everything you need to know, there's only 5. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals. Put that in your notes. Leads, appointments, offers, deals. And can you imagine if you're driving your car and you never look at the gas meter and you're going to just drive? Like, you're not even going to look at the meter as an indicator on how well the car is doing. Forget if it needs oil. Forget if it has a check engine light on. Forget if the seatbelt light's on. You don't even look at the gas. That could be a problem. And for some CEOs, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. They have all the technology, all the software. But at the end of the day, if you say, what are the 5 indicators that drive the business? You know what? One, they may have no idea for the sales organization. I'm not talking about for the company. I mean, you run the company. I mean, you're a hot shot. Okay, I get it. I'm not here to say anything negative, say things some of you never heard, but I'm here to be the reminder. Step back, tune in. Now, if you don't have it, we're going to go over down to the CEO Sales Dashboard right now. If you haven't downloaded, go download it right now. Like, seriously, just go to CEO Sales Huddle right now, and I want you to download it. And then once you get there, okay, let's see here. I don't, it's not letting me go there. So don't worry. Rule number one, don't panic. What's rule number one? Don't panic. Okay, here we go. I hope they'll let me go there. Okay, let me go here. Okay. That's not letting me get there. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now it's allowing us to get there. Let's pull this up. Okay. Don't want this page. Why is that so big? Okay. I don't understand. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is kind of cool. All right, here we go. Now we're here at the CEO sales dashboard. Rule number one, don't panic. What's rule number one, ladies and gentlemen? Don't panic. Okay, so now we have it up. We're here, and you can look at it. Now, the CEO sales dashboard was created so you yourself, your assistant, admin, someone you put in charge of this, they can go in, and you can do this right now, and go to today's date. So go all the way across. Look at today's date. You know where we are in this part of the month. Come down. How many leads came into the database yesterday? How many appointments were set for the sales organization? And the reason this is so important is this allows you to start understanding what we're going to use and how we're going to improve the sales organization. Because in the sales organization is your chief sales officer. I'm here to tell you, I only need 3 things to be successful. We need people, processes, and tools. Now, you're the person. So if you're the number one person in the company, fantastic. You're not even worried about a sales team. But some of you are sales leaders. Some of you are sales directors. Some of you are sales managers and team leads and so forth that are watching. So people is important or we can never achieve our goal. If you're a small business owner or entrepreneur and you're the number one salesperson, that's cool. But we got to have sales processes. We got to have sales systems. We have to have a sales structure in order to bring in those other areas. This is very critical. And then let's go down to deals and let's look at how many deals came in as a result of the sales team yesterday. And I have 4 categories here. Let me go back over here if I can. I can, great. And we're going to look at, what are some of the categories that we can look at as it relates? Now, when you look at the categories, there's a couple categories. Category number 1 is closed deals. So how many deals closed yesterday? Let's put a number there. You can put revenue there if you want as well. And let's look at how many deals are pending. Pending means it may happen. We're not too sure. There's hot deals, and those are deals that are going to close in the next 0 to 10 days. And then there's other deals, I call them other deals, that are warm deals. And then there's cold deals. The warm deals are normally 10 to 20 days. And anything over 20 days, I call it cold. Now, you may have your own category. You may say, Shay, that sounds good. But I have my own way I want to do it. That's cool. Nothing personal. I don't take it personal. So you can go ahead and switch that up. Now, at this part of the segment, I like to go ahead and recognize all the folks out there who get to work every single day. And you show up. So we're going to now celebrate wins. We don't show up every single morning just to beat anyone up. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So what are you most proud of in the sales organization right now? What was your biggest accomplishment just for the sales organization right now? And number 3, what do you want to brag about? If you could brag about it right now, you'd be bragging, you'd be jumping up and down saying, Shay, I'm so excited. Look at what my sales organization did yesterday. Yay! Doesn't that sound cool? Doesn't that sound like a winner? But then we come to the other side. We say, wait a minute. We understand. We know. We get it. That there's also hurdles. And there's some challenges you have as a CEO. We all do. Life is what it is. And things happen. I guess they called it Murphy's Law back in the day. It's probably still applicable today. So here it is. What was your biggest roadblock? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So what is preventing you today from moving forward? And then what's the one thing that you could do today that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? Make a commitment that you're going to do that. My message to you today is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Slow down. You can speed up later. Slow down. You can speed up later. Slow down. Start measuring each of the areas. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. And then allocate the right people. Allocate the right processes. Put in the tools that you need so the sales department can do what the sales department needs to do, which is help you solve problems, generate revenue, have new clients, and help the business be very profitable and have the revenue you need to purchase the resources to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. You do that, oh my gosh, and you're going to have so much more meaning in the world, so much more impact in the world. You're going to make a bigger difference. You as a CEO, you're successful. You as a CEO, you're a game changer. As a CEO, you're amazing. As a CEO, you're someone out there doing some really cool stuff and making a difference in the world. And I believe for you that today is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason, I believe as a CEO, your best is yet to come. They ain't seen it yet. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name hasn't changed. It's still Che Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. Peace. I wish you success.